Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am, of course, General Lotz, and today we are, of course, taking a look at Duke Nukem Alien Armageddon. I actually streamed for about 30 minutes on Twitch, but sadly no one showed up. And no one might show up today either. That's just the nature of the beast, I suppose. I was originally going to do this at 8 o'clock, but I decided to do it at 2 o'clock because I have something to do at 8 o'clock, so, oh well. Now, I already went through LA Meltdown, so we'll go to Lunar Apocalypse. In short, this is an absolutely excellent mod. It is more or less the Project Brutality equivalent for Duke Nukem 3D, although in fact it's a bit more advanced than Project Brutality. After learning the grim reality of why Earth was invaded, Duke wastes no time and jumps aboard a space shuttle to fight off the aliens in space and defeat the Overlord. Nobody steals our chicks and lives.
Nobody steals our chicks and lives.
Alright, so you can choose between playing with Duke Nukem and Bombshell, Duke Nukem Solo, or Bombshell Solo. We, of course, are going to have the full experience where you can play as Duke Nukem with a co-op partner. Now, you can, of course, swap between Duke Nukem and Bombshell.
I'm ready.
And Bombshell is in space.
Rocket.
Whereas Duke Nukem is not, thankfully. Bombshell, the co-op partner is a little buggy, but it works well enough. And hello, Samar, and hello, Big Swole. I'm not gonna say the other one, because, yeah. Bombshell is slightly faster, and she is equipped with a, new RPG that actually shoots out, incendiary blasts. Oftentimes, you will, of course, set Duke Nukem on fire, which is absolutely hilarious. There's new damage decals and things of that nature that look really cool, and it's kind of like Doom in a way, in that there is more gore, but there's just so much more added to it. It's not even funny. It's like, this is a remake done right. And hello, Darren and Smuggler's Comedy. No, I'm not doing 2 live streams today. I'm just doing, I was going to do a live stream at 8 o'clock, but I have something I got to do at 8 o'clock, so I'm going to do a live stream now. Let's see where we're going. There are also little commands you can give to the co-op partner. You can tell them to wait.
Lock and load.
And you can tell them to follow. Now, I do not know if you... What the one to the right is doesn't actually do anything. The costume change won't do anything either, so I don't know if you have to unlock costumes or what. Right now, all you can do is tell them to follow and halt. I have not finished SPV3 yet, although I'm getting close to finishing it. Hello, Corey Cox. I might do a voice chat a little later, but we'll have to see. Live stream for Alien Isolation. I actually did an Alien Isolation live stream many, many years ago, like when the game came out. All you gotta do is just look up the, just search it on the channel and you'll find it. But it is there. Also, you get a little, jingle when you find a secret area as well, which is pretty neat, actually. It's kind of like, it's kind of like Duke Nukem Forever, but whereas Duke Nukem Forever was crap, this is not. You know actually how to play this level. What would original Alien aesthetic be called? Giger-esque? Something like that? Steampunk also, not steampunk, cyberpunk also would work. The co-op partner AI is actually pretty good. The pathfinding AI for the co-op partner... Duke, what are you doing? Why are you freaking... Look, we cannot fuck in the elevator, Duke. Come on. It's like, have some self-control. And yes, this railgun is from Duke Nukem Forever. And it's way better here than in that shit game. Oh, set Duke on fire. That's the first time. And Duke also, and you also get some new kicks as well. You can do a slide kick like in Fear. And there's some new enemies, but not that many, and usually they're actually pretty bloody tough.
And I'm going to avenge my species, you alien douchebag.
Okay, she just said, my name's Bombshell, I'm going to avenge my species on you alien douchebags. That's pretty good. Although, I have to say, the voice actress for Bombshell isn't bad, but you can definitely tell it's an amateur voice actress, because sometimes she can really emote, and then sometimes she can't. You know, like some of the pain sounds will either sound really good or they'll sound really kind of lame. Some of the lines will sound really under-emoted, and some will sound really good. It just really is kind of a mixed bag all around. Still, though, I think for an amateur voice actress, she does pretty good. And it actually does kind of bring the whole Bombshell character to life. You know, it's kind of sad that Bombshell was never actually seen outside of, I think, like some concept art. I don't think we actually saw anything with her in it specifically. And hello, Pizza Man. Got school here, not that I really am going to go swimming. Swimmingly. Now, of course, Bombshell's shotgun will differ from... The weapons will differ between the two characters here. Is Duke trying to go get a secret? Is the AI smart enough to do that? If it is, I'm quite impressed. I was impressed already by this mod, but like if the AI is smart enough to do these things, holy crap.
I'm ready.
Bombshell gets a M4 carbine with a really square aim point or something. I'm not really sure what that is. Dead malls. There's not any near me. I would like a better Colonial Marines, to be honest. Yeah, there's no dead malls anywhere near me. They've actually been able to stay alive. Although, the old... What happened to Duke? Yeah, well, fuck him. And not literally. Although, the mall I used to go on a consistent basis might become a dead mall one day, just because, yeah, most of the stores in there are crap and not many people go. And of course, we got another new enemy here, which is a really difficult enemy to kill, actually. It's the robot from... God damn. It's the robot from the Doctor Clone Me. Too bad those things barely showed up. Now, instead of pipe bombs, you actually get some turrets that you can lay down, which actually work pretty well. I can actually remember which button is the crouch button. Come on, kick him! And kick him! Mighty boot, or mighty high heel. Difficulty has increased a little bit.
Let's see what they look like.
Oh, the thing actually talks? Holy crap. It's actually semi-blind. I haven't actually played this that much. But from what little I've played, I am extremely impressed. The modders have done an absolutely... Holy crap, that was painful. Amazing. Duke, did you blow that up? You idiot. Glad you enjoyed the outdoor adventures. I really do enjoy making them. There's going to be another one, I think, 2 weeks from now. But I don't want to spoil what it is. I don't know. We'll see if... Oh, you mean Doom Eternal, the game. I was thinking of the Doomslayer Chronicles. Or I forget what that mod coming out next month is. There's a really cool mod coming out for Doom next month. Or I should say Doom 1993. That looks pretty good. I think it's Doomslayer Chronicles or something. Looking forward to that as well. I'm hoping Doom Eternal... Sorry, Duke. You shouldn't have run out in front of my shots, but I can demonstrate for the audience what we can do when you get shot.
Hang in there, buddy.
Now, where was I?
What actually happens is you give some of your health to the co-op partner. And believe it or not, I didn't know that until literally just now. I think Doom Eternal is going to turn out pretty good. I'm really looking forward to Doom Eternal, to be perfectly honest. It's of course not going to be nearly as advanced as, you know, say, any of the mods, but it still should be fun to play nonetheless. I'm legitimately excited. Besides, I have this epic gaming PC, and I never get to do any actual modern gaming on it. The only games I ever really look forward to, legitimately, are mods, such as this one, and Doomslayer Chronicles. And hello, Tamashi. What did I just... What do I keep... Oh, that's what that does. I never can remember how this works. Now, sadly, this level did not showcase one of the new enemies. I think we'll go back to Hollywood Holocaust so I can show off the new Riot Cop that's really quite cool. I think Doom Eternal will be fine, especially if it forgoes the bloody arenas. That was the weakest aspect of Doom 2016 in general. And of course, they even added a... That, I think, is just awesome, though. This is... This looks like what Duke Nukem 3D could have looked like if they had like an updated re-release that wasn't just the same game with shittier voice acting.
That's right.
I don't know, like, could you release something like this commercially these days, though? Would they...
Or am I just happy to see you?
I missed what the Duke line was, but this feels so very natural, though.
Kick ass.
It really does. Like, it does not feel like Bombshell has been shoehorned into this game at all. Okay, let's go to LA Meltdown, because I do want to show off Alien Armageddon. I haven't actually played Alien Armageddon, I just know it works. It doesn't run very well, but it's still playable. Yeah, I thought it was hilarious too that it's making fun of PC culture. You know, you're not wrong when you call Doom 2016 the best Painkiller game since the original, because that is in many instances like what Painkiller was like. I feel like, having played Doom 2016 3 times all the way through now, I gotta say, it's really good the first time. And it really is good the first time, but it really does get kind of dull around the 3rd time, just because it really does feature a lot of stop and start gameplay. Bombshell, you just can't negotiate that window, can you? You just can't do it. And of course, the pistol looks like the Doom 64 pistol, which is only right and proper, because that Doom 64 pistol, let's see, is he going to be there? No, he's not. Sometimes the spawns are also varied up as well in this mod, because sometimes, oh, there he is. He must have just jumped down the last time. So what we have here is a new pig cop that actually is a legitimate threat. I mean, look at the size of that thing. It just tanks damage. And will actually enter an enraged berserker mode if you damage him enough. And drops Duke coins! That I'm not really sure what they do, but I guess they do something. Got some new aliens that will make random sounds here and there. Just overall, there's a lot of really big changes, and there's a number of small changes as well that work really quite well. I mean, this has got to be one of the best mods I've played since Project Brutality. Give him a bloody RPG. Not really sure what that is. I think that's just a basic 9mm. That's what it looks like. You know, that's actually offensive to mentally challenged people, because not even they could be that dumb. In fact, I would actually go as far to say that people who actually have mental disabilities probably know more than the average SJW. Because SJW is willfully ignorant. A mentally challenged person just has some sort of, you know, educational difficulty. That doesn't necessarily mean they're going to believe that, you know, there's a million separate genders somehow. Alien DS game. Yeah, that one was pretty good. Brutal Doom version 21. I have not played that in a long time. Yeah, that is pretty much what that giant pig cop will be like. Mortally challenged. Come on, get him! Get a Bombshell! Kick his ass!
Come get some.
I mean, it's like, okay, this is a fan game, or fan mod, I should say. And the co-op AI might have some really shit pathfinding, but you know what? At least the co-op AI can actually fight.
Duke Nukem to the rescue.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's actually switch.
I'm ready.
One thing is kind of disappointing though, is Bombshell does not have a special line for this. I guess she does have time to play with herself. And General Lotz approves.
Holy shit.
Yes, it is. Alien Isolation review. I don't know. Maybe that means I'd have to play the game, and I really do like the game. It's just, yeah, I find it somewhat depressing to play due to personal reasons. But you know, it may happen one day. You know, I'll actually go as far to say I might try to make it happen in 2019. Just go ahead and finally do it, because it is a good game. It's first-person Dead Space, more or less. And seeing as how the Dead Space franchise is entirely dead, That's the last Dead Space game we're ever gonna get. And let's just
You dead.
have some little girl on girl here, which I heartily approve. And of course, Bombshell has a Desert Eagle, because why wouldn't she? So long as it's the 357 Desert Eagle, doesn't matter. Because the 357 Desert Eagle is at least somewhat controllable. Somewhat controllable. I think Hickok 45 even has one. And smack him.
Terminated.
And that was actually a decent line. Fallout 76. I don't mind that the game's long, because it's an Alien game. When's the next time we're ever going to get an Alien game? It needs to be long, because it's got to hold us over for the next 20 years before another one comes out. Fallout 76. I don't know. Fallout 4 was such crap. I don't know if I want to subject myself to that again. And all is well, Caleb. Blade Runner gun. You can get those off of Etsy for fairly cheap. For about 70 bucks. Now, a real one doesn't even... Now look at that. Duke, would you stop moving? I'm trying to get a good... was trying to get a good screenshot after you awesomely just fucking took them all apart. As he should. That's the big problem with Duke Nukem Forever, is they really turned Duke into a complete douche. It's more of a douche Nukem, you know? Which I don't really think Duke ever was supposed to be. But now that's the character that he has now. It's really quite aggravating, because, you know, if you actually played a lot of the spin-off Duke Nukem games like I have, you'll see that Duke wasn't really supposed to be a douche. At least in my opinion, he wasn't. Speed turret. You gotta play the original, Pizza Man. You gotta play the original. Because it's even better. And Doom 2016 isn't bad. But it pales in comparison. Okay, I gotta make sure I do not blow up that last monitor, because that actually is a new, Turok game. That would be good. But that Turok 2008 failed bad. And yeah, Dead Space did indeed die a tragic death, but I wasn't surprised. Because Duke... Okay, good. Yeah, it looks okay. It actually looks more silly than not. Now, back in, like, 1996, seeing anything even remotely like that was, like... That was, like, amazing to anyone who lived back then. Because remember, no real internet like we have today.
Welcome to Earth, bitch.
Okay, that was a good line. Welcome to Earth, bitch. Just some of those lines, though, just don't work.
Damn, I'm looking good.
Also, yes, they even programmed this right. Alien Storm vibes. I guess I need to play that game again. Yes, they even got female urination appropriate. Best mod ever. I wonder if they'd be, honestly though, would they be able to sell this in the modern era? Probably not. Probably Bombshell would be way too controversial. You get fucking Anita Sarkeesian complaining about it. Saying she was dressed too provocatively, even though that doesn't make any sense. And I'm completely out of medkit, which is most aggravating indeed. Alright, what we'll do is we will go to the strip club. I'll show off Shrapnel City, and then we'll go to the fan-made episode and see what it looks like. I have not seen The Predator as of yet, sadly. I haven't seen Meg either, and I really am was actually looking forward to seeing Meg. Just a bunch of stuff came up. Because I actually read the Meg novel. Because yes, Meg is indeed based on a book. And the Meg novel wasn't too bad. Let me put it this way. The Meg novel was trashy fiction. Like, it didn't make a lot of sense most of the time, but you know what? It had a fucking giant shark, and it was a lot of fun. And as you would expect, it had an evil Russian that wanted to, like, capture the shark and use it as a weapon. Because, yeah, that would make perfect sense. Alright, Duke, now... Okay, Duke's nowhere to be seen, it seems. Oh, he's down! Now what you can do is you can actually teleport him to you. Look at that.
Hang in there,
Give
buddy.
me some sugar.
Need some sugar. Oh, you might get some. Power Rangers. I actually made some Toku reviews back in the day, but had to take them down to due to Toei complaining. By which I mean it got flagged. Alien Covenant. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I have no intention. Duke! If you would just stay away from my shots, you wouldn't get set on fire all the time. Duke, maybe you ought to not sit in the
Hail to the
fucking
queen.
sludge. That might help. Might. Let's see. Play it anything other than PC. You know, if you're gonna play Doom for the first time, I would recommend just playing it vanilla with like GZ Doom. Like just play it a little bit vanilla, get a feel of what it was, and then move on to Project Brutality, because Project Brutality will blow your mind and your soul, sir. Yeah, why do people want to use uncontrollable living creatures as super weapons? Even Duke 0 Hour. I actually reviewed Duke Nukem 0 Hour. And I did play it with the RetroArch emulator, although I just used the gamepad because I didn't feel like setting it up for PC controls. Later on in the Meg series, because it was an entire novel series before it ever became a movie, and in that novel series, they actually introduced a Chronosaurus.
Hail to the queen, baby.
That was like the only predator that the Meg had. And so it's basically a giant dinosaur shark. Because, yeah. Because why not? I'm actually looking forward to seeing that.
Fuck yeah.
See, she can emote sometimes. Because
Fuck yeah.
her fuck yeah actually sounds pretty good. It's just a lot of the other lines just really kind of leave something to be desired. You gotta make sure the prostitute doesn't get hurt, though, because they actually fixed her a little bit.
You wanna dance? You wanna dance?
Yep, she does. I wonder if YouTube will take it down because of that. Pixelated Gina. Pixel Gina. Oh, crap. Duke, get him. Duke's actually pretty hurt.
Kick ass.
And just wait till we get to the strip club. There actually are Duke Nukem nudity, Duke Nukem 3D nudity enhancers, but the strip club nudity enhancement is decent. It's still fairly tasteful. Duke, if you would just not get so close to my bloody rocket, you wouldn't get set on fire all the time.
Hang in there, buddy.
Where was I?
But no one ever said
Dance
Duke
the
Nukem was
queen,
actually that
baby.
intelligent. Now that's a fact, and they actually ruined the sound in Duke Nukem World Tour. Which, I don't know why they made Duke Nukem World Tour to begin with, but whatever, you know. Especially when the Megaton Edition was perfectly fine. Dude, please don't get in front of my shots. And the strippers will actually react to the shooting going on. And you actually get an enhanced sprite, and most importantly, no more tassels on the nipples. And where... Actually, I thought I almost got killed. And of course, this stripper here will actually have a front-facing sprite instead of not. Which is most excellent indeed. Just for scientific purposes, though. Duke, would you please get out of my way?
Hail to the queen, baby.
Boobies, indeed. And Soldier of Fortune 1 did have Wolfenstein Minstrel Blood. I honestly, I only played Wolfenstein 2, and I did not bother with any of the DLCs. Just because I did not care at all. Hey, you know what? Square tits back then, that was the shit. We were happy just to have some. Oh, don't even get me started on Jurassic World. Come on, Duke, get him. Jurassic World was even dumber than the Xenomorph. It's like a giant dinosaur is gonna somehow take on an M1 tank. And the thing is, an M1A1 Abrams tank would just be able to like run into it and crush it with its treads. But the dinosaur wouldn't even get close enough to do that. I mean, when you think about this, in modern day combat, with the multiple launch rocket system, you can like launch something like 68 warheads and cover like, I think like 5 square miles. That dinosaur's not even getting anywhere close to that. What do you think we have? Like, Napoleonic level of technology? Even Napoleonic level of technology could still take out the fucking dinosaurs. You get fucking 50 cannons going off. I'm sorry, that dinosaur is not going to be able to handle that. And I did play Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. However, I can't record it because for whatever reason, that game engine doesn't work with Relive and it doesn't work with Fraps. So I'm kind of screwed on that one. And it ran like shit with the RX 480. So yeah, I was able to finish it. I wouldn't recommend World Tour. Just get the original and just play it with eDuke 32. The thing is, Cavalry wouldn't even do that. Dinosaurs have to run to you, and since they can't shoot back, you would just lob cannonballs at them until they were chunks of flesh. I don't think Cav could really stand up against a particularly large dinosaur, but you know, you never know. Duke finds his way back to Earth to confront the Cycloid Emperor, to end the invasion once and for all. He means business. First, he finds the last alien breeding ground and restaurant. It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. I'm all out of gum.
Kick ass and chew bubble gum.
I'm ready.
And I'm all out of gum.
Are you, Duke? Are you really? Okay, so Bombshell has 2 belt-fed grenade launchers that don't look like they're nearly as good as the Devastator. Just saying. Grape shot kit. Yeah, they would have even less of a chance. Jurassic World Evolution. Oh, is that game? I actually saw a mod for that where you could like have Godzilla show up or have Godzilla as an exhibit. I don't think that'd be a very good idea, just because Godzilla can shoot atomic breath. Now, Godzilla against a modern-day military, yeah, Godzilla's probably gonna win. Just saying. Now, one thing I didn't know until recently, I don't know if a mod does this or not. Yeah, the statue's alive, and it will show you its titties for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. That's actually kind of creepy, to be perfectly honest. Because I would like to know why the statue's alive. I'd also like to know why I can't hit anything either. Come on, get him.
Come get some.
It might. Here's hoping Duke will learn that one day. Now, let's see. Did they upgrade, Oh, I really want to see that. Let me save just in case I die. Just in case I die, I want to see if she actually has any singing lines. What the hell? Oh, the little thing. I don't know if these things moved before. I'm sure I would have noticed that if they had. So I don't know if the mod does that or that was like that to begin with. Animatronic. I don't know. Or it could just be animated by evil magic. Oh, I think I know what that card key is. Where's it over here?
Nice.
Is it a card key or is it a key card? I just don't know. Come on, give me something that. Actually, wait. I'll just switch to Duke and use the pipe bomb, or I'll switch to Duke and use that. That works too.
I'm ready.
This is over here. Actually, this leads back to here, I guess. And the Octo brains have not been changed in any appreciable way that I can see. They're still just as annoying as they once were. Now the Holoduke does not actually show a holo bombshell, much to my disappointment. Why can I not hit anything today? See, just Duke, no bombshell. That's sexist.
Hail to the queen, baby.
Let's see. I don't think they have a secondary fire. At least not that I can tell. Well, the thing about rebooting Duke is I just don't see that working in any way, shape, or form. The big problem with rebooting Duke Nukem in today's world is they would either basically make him completely ineffectual, make him into a joke, or a bit of both, which would be very depressing to say the least. I just do not see that happening. Or they'll make him like this really, you know, they'll do like they did to Turok. And like with Turok, you know, he was just a generic Space Marine. You might end up seeing generic Space Marine Duke, which would be kind of be missing the point, to say the least. And Duke was supposed to just be a generic badass kind of character, and instead they turned him into either A, a douche, or B, a joke, which really I don't really like either interpretation, to be perfectly honest. I forget where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. I just want to see if the voice actors actually sing John Romero quotes. Yeah, that can work. At least he's got sense enough to duck and cover. Come on, Duke. Kick his ass. Come on, you can do it.
Hail to the queen, baby.
So I'm trying to see. And that escalated quickly. Give keys. Actually, you know what? Give all. No, I don't want to see all the new weapons yet. I just want to see if we get some kind of singing. Duke, stop looking at me and shoot the enemy. I'm trying to find the goddamn pipe bombs. But these days, people have such limited senses of humor that I just don't know if a jokey Duke Nukem would even be made. Now, they were able to remake Shadow Warrior. Shadow Warrior? Yeah, Shadow Warrior. It's a worry of shadows. They were able to remake Shadow Warrior and it turned out pretty well, so you never know. But I think I'm very cynical these days. I think I have. I have seen that Duke Nukem thing.
Suck my boomstick.
Duke, stop looking at me and shoot him. Fuck it. Give health. Just give me some health. Doesn't really matter that I gave myself 200 health because it didn't last very long because these fucking robots are ridiculous.
Terminated. Nice.
Come on, Duke, go get him. Duke, go! Duke, you literally are the densest human being I've ever had the displeasure to meet. The DNF really should have been more than it was. I'm not surprised that it did cut a whole bunch of crap. Go, Duke, go!
Lock and load. Time to get things moving.
Okay, now go. I need to be able to order him to attack. But, oh well. Come on, where's the Devastator? Nothing to do. Okay, well that didn't work. That'll help a little bit. Really? Keys. Save. I'm just ammo. There we go. I could really use some of that now.
Rest in peace.
It's just like in Rise of the Triad. Flipping you off after killing him. Excellent. Excellent all around. RTS games like Civilization, Total War. I've only played Total War Rome, and I never could get into the Civ games, although I do own Civ 3 and 4. I just never really got into them like some other people that I know. So I don't know if I'll ever review any of them. One day I might review Rome Total War, time permitting. The thing is, those games take forever to be able to review. Dude, seriously, you had to run out in front of my shots again. So I'm just gonna hold down the fucking trigger.
Yeah, baby. Try not to die next time.
Yeah, try not to die, you bloody asshole.
Yeah.
Really, that's the best we get?
Shake it, baby.
That's it? That's all?
Born to be wild.
I don't know if that was deliberately bad or was just regular bad. But whatever it was indeed bad. Alright, now, let's take a look at Alien Armageddon. That's what we came here to see. Yep. I should probably do better than that. What the hell? What happened to the satellite feeds? Well, you should have been using Windows 98. Duke, hello? Duke, we have a problem. The entire EDF defense grid is down. Not now, Shelly. It's my day off. Oh, that's her name. Oh, Bombshell. Shelly, I get it. Did you try holding down the power button? Very funny. You'd better get back here and...
Holy shit.
Suddenly, the sky turns black. And as you can see, this already is vastly superior in all ways to Duke Nukem Forever. I didn't know Duke had that many babes.
Shake it, baby.
Oh, come on, this is Duke we're talking about. Surely he just shoots off randomly. Oh, it's struggling to render some of this stuff, though. And as we know now, Duke likes to keep mags in his pool for some reason. And they don't rust because, Duke, he slathers them in his special sauce that is rust resistant. Oh, there's actually some squishing sounds when you walk on this thing. Oh, it's actually damaging me! Holy crap, I didn't even know that!
This really pisses
Well,
me
that,
off.
that escalated pretty quickly there. It's a good thing I saved. I had no clue that was hurting me until I actually noticed. So this does feel like what Duke Nukem Forever should have been. So wait, Duke was an astronaut? Random babes, Duke is the king. Hail to the King Everest. That's why for me, graphics really don't make the game. It's the game that makes the game. Well, that's a great picture right there, Duke. I mean, come on. I mean, that's modern art right there. Windows 10 look like Windows 98. You can actually do that, actually. Deep Forest with the... Frog lube on his mags. There's actually a random forum post I read once. Also, broken smartphone. May the machine gods keep it clear. Holy crap! What is this? Duke heads to the heavily occupied fusion station to restore order. Hopefully he can learn the location of the open source. So Alien Armageddon is...
We're all doomed! Doomed!
Why does Duke have some random smoking guy in his house? I guess this isn't his house. I guess it's part of the generic building. Phony. Still better humor than we got in Duke Nukem Forever, that's for sure. Damn, that was annoying.
Just like Christmas.
Okay, I found that totally by random. Games like this won't happen. Yeah, that is true. Well, one missing sound effect isn't that big of it. Oh, is it? It's in DNF. Okay, I was gonna say, like, if it was missing here, then one missing sound effect isn't that big of a deal. Especially seeing as how this is just a fan mod. And they've done so well to begin with. Just fucking crush him! I want to know why that green sludge somehow hurts Duke, though. It's not like he's walking on it barefoot. And nothing in here. The music for this particular level isn't too bad. I'm actually quite impressed by it. You know, dude, you're gonna get shot by me if you don't just go somewhere else. Still less annoying than in Nukem Forever, I'll tell you that. And yes, I do have a dual screen setup. Unless you're talking about the game where so it's less a dual screen setup and it's more of a dual laptop setup. Gotta love that phony. Gotta love it. Dishonored 1 was good, but I have not played Dishonored 2. Doesn't look like, yeah, Bombshell is not available yet. But you can have a co-op partner. Holy crap, we are definitely getting into Lag City, but I can see why, because this is quite massive here. Really, I got killed by the weakest fucking enemy in the game? Brilliant. Okay, let's get to the Lag Fest. Ride my bike, where I like. That's the one problem with having really wide open areas in classic games like this. The engines that these games were made with just really weren't designed to handle an area this massive. And I can't imagine trying to run this on a contemporary computer. I mean, it just would be impossible. Yep, peanut allergy. I enjoyed Dishonored 1 just because I'm not very good at stealth games, and it was actually a stealth game that I could actually get into that was nice and easy. Because I have tried to play Thief, and yeah. Avengers 7! Oh, I can't wait to see that. No, like, how did Duke miss this? Duke may not read this, huh? Really? God damn. There's just so much to look at. I don't even know where to look first. There's so much going on here. It's also kind of funny that it's hard to say what year this is, because in the game it was like in 2007, but then in the Duke Nukem Forever. Oh wait, there's the Predator. What the hell is that gonna be? To catch a Predator? Aw, oh, man. That's just wrong. That's just wrong! I'll look at the chat in a second once I have finished just marveling at the greatness of this mod. Okay, that was horrible. That was most unpleasant. I think Duke would hate it worse than me. Zetro? I assume that's a classic thing that I just don't recognize. Brutal Metal Slug. Yeah, Metal Slug's already kind of brutal. And there's Star Trek the Animated Series, but I'm surprised there hasn't been an anime, but I wouldn't want to see an anime today, just because I'm pretty sure it'd be absolutely horrible. Yeah, there is co-op. You get a AI co-op partner, but not in this level. I imagine you have to unlock her. Sadly not. Yep. You just start keys. Time to Kill. I don't remember if there were pig strippers in that, but there might have been. I might have just blocked it out. I assume we have to unlock Bombshell at some point. Also, we get a plasma cannon, or a plasma pistol, rather. Oh, so much lag. But you know what? I think it's worth it. But how did Duke miss all of this? That's my question. Surely Duke can't be that clueless. God damn it. Okay, we're not going to get anywhere unless I do that. Just put on God mode. I'll play this legit later. Duke Nukem must die. Well, evidently his neighbors don't like him. This is just level 1 here. Now, of course, I'm not going to play the entire game in this particular stream. This is just me going into it blind. Yes, Duke Nukem must die. You almost think people don't like Duke for some reason. Holy crap! Why am I being attacked by giant green cheerleaders? Also, why is that fire engine only half a fire engine? That, I think the mod either might A, be fucking up, or B, there's some unfinished bits there. Why is there only half a fire engine? I don't know if it's when smartphones happened, but I think it was just something that was going to happen on its own. The booby trap, Zombie City. Travis taxis, you honking at me. Still, though, better humor than in Duke Nukem Forever. You know how to fire a gun? Ho ho ho. Okay. Fucking pipe bomb it. Oh, it's a gun shop. Wolfenstein 3D. On a premium phony monitor. That's Master Chef's.
Just like Christmas.
Give me all your shotguns. All your shotguns are belong to me.
Just
and
like
pipe bombs. Because as we all know, in any given gun shop, yeah, they sell pipe bombs. Totally. Possession. Actually, looks kind of creepy. It looks quite Giger-esque, really. Yeah, that lag is painful, but that's the price you pay. I didn't even notice that. They actually have some better effects on the teleporting Xenos. Good way to get Duke. That's a good question. Well, as always, if you search the internet long enough, you can find anything. Used to be. Yeah, I don't think this has been finished or something. I guess you're not supposed to go in there yet. I imagine at a different revision we'll probably see that area completed. Used to be you could get Duke just off of GOG, but I don't think you can anymore. To get mods like this to work, you need just the base Duke file, and that can be found just about anywhere. This is a really nice level architecture. It's just that lag. And actually, sometimes that lag will actually give me motion sickness. That's what happened with Quake 2 on the N64. And also the boat level on Half-Life. Oh, okay, that's a force field. Just had Duke crash his fucking head into it. Trip mines in first person. Yeah, old Giger. Well, you know, the current generation has never really known want, never really known conflict, you know, it's never known fear or anything like that. So of course they're going to just act like a bunch of spoiled and entitled cretins. Because they don't know anything, and the school system hasn't done a very good job preparing them either. But it's not all people of that age. There have been some people that actually have had to live real lives, and, well, yeah, they don't necessarily agree with their brethren. So there is that to remember. Shit. The thing about millennials, though, is just not all of them are going to be that way. Just the ones that actually don't have money are going to be that way. And honestly, as far as I can tell, they've always been that way. We just know more about them now because of social media. Because basically, millennials today act like royals did back in the early 20th century and on throughout history. Royals always like to think they knew everything. They were very smug, very self-entitled because they were the ones at the top of the proverbial heap, you know? It's just we know more about what's going on versus in the past. There's really nothing new. I think it's a little easier for them to get organized thanks to social media, but that's just how it goes. Really, the easiest way to combat SJWs and stuff like that, let them talk. Just let them talk. The stupid crap they say is more damning than anything anyone else could say. Lunar Apocalypse, starring Duke Nukem. What if Duke Nukem's actually a halfway decent actor? Damn, that's starting to really make me get more specific. So, what we're gonna do, just to see what the next level looks like, give keys. Give me some Captain Keys. Yeah, I'm millennial / Gen Z. Yeah, I was disgusted with my generation, so yeah. Honestly, it's kind of funny how back when I was like a teenager, it was like, people are just so stupid, they don't know anything. How little I knew then, they got dumber. And it seems like they're getting dumber all the time, but eh. Once again, that's gonna happen when it comes to some of these people, but they're gonna be in for a world of hurt. Duke Nukem Forever, the real one. Filthy Harry. Holy crap, what the hell is that? Give me a rocket. I'm not even... There's Bombshell. Oh, I can't wait to review this gutty game. It's so good. I'd actually say this is better than the 2013, I want to say, Duke Nukem Forever. It came out because you got Bombshell in it, and she can kick ass. And you can swap to her on the fly.
I'm ready.
Rockin'.
Sadly, you can't change her gutty outfit. Yet. Oh, it's just so good. It's just so good. I mean, you could have... The modders could have gotten away with just having Bombshell in the game as a toggleable character. But they just really have gone above and beyond the Call of Duty. In Siminoid. Oh, dear. I think that's supposed to be based on some Alien ripoff from the 70s. At least that's what it looks like. Because there is a Roger Corman Alien ripoff.
Oh, you saved us. Thank you.
A blue door. Oh, so okay, this is gonna lag. Let's see, can you...
Shake it, baby.
Oh, dear.
You wanna dance?
Lame.
Shake it, baby.
Not lame. And she's not toggleable, so I guess she's just like a patron or something.
Saved us. Thank you.
That was a lot of lag. I don't even know where they're attacking from. But there they are. Avoid civilian casualties, dude. I think only one died. I mean, that's not too bad. Just one civilian casualty. It's like you gotta fill out paperwork for the next 6 months, though. It's unlocked. Okay, I guess that. Minimize civilian casualties, Duke. We can't afford that. And hello, Reinhardt. Yeah, Duke does need a super shotgun at some point. The PC specs that I have are actually posted on the About page on the channel. So just look that up. Duke, no! No! Okay, that was totally something that was planned. To have that...
It's for your guts.
To have that random civilian get crushed by
Hang
the
in there, buddy.
Xenos there.
Where was I?
Are there like mine spread around here? Man, there's just so much going on. It's crazy. GTX. Well, I wouldn't have a problem with that. Why? How did I get shrunk by a... Why am I being attacked by a giant cheerleader that can shrink me? What the hell is going on here? What is that? I want to know what the fuck that is. What is going on here? And yes, that's true. Everything is a bit too clean and... Okay, this is getting ridiculous. What is this? What is this I see before me? Why can't I kill it? Sorry, Duke. I'm trying to fight a giant cheerleader that can shrink me for some reason. I don't get it either, Duke. I don't really know what's going on. I'm actually kind of scared. What is this? I'm just gonna run away now. Duke, don't worry, I'll teleport you to me. So, what the hell is that? It's still chasing me! Just run, Duke. Just fucking cheese it. Dude, Duke Nukem forever. Yeah, and it really is bland and flavorless. It's not a fetish, it's trying to kill me. Relationship emulator of all time. Alright.
Suck my boomstick.
Duke, you don't want her to do that. She'll probably shrink it, and then, well, then where would you be? It's still chasing me! I don't know what the hell to do! I do not know why this thing is chasing me. What the hell? What is going on here? When I play this seriously, I'm definitely gonna have to try to avoid that. Duke, would you just shoot this evil cheerleader or something? What is going on? Keep running. Just keep running. Where's a door? Where's something like... Where can I hide? Yeah, it seems like you can't do anything. I don't know why this is in here. Did they not know it was there? Literally all I can do is run away from it. So, wait, when did Duke Nukem become a survival horror game? Or a psychological horror game? Perhaps this is all in Duke's head. Which then that would mean that Duke would secretly want to be a woman, and well, yeah, the less we think about that, the better. Okay, I opened up something when I went into the strip club, so I'm not really sure what else to do. I'd be able to figure out where I'm supposed to go a little easier if I wasn't being chased by a giant alien cheerleader. I'm just gonna hide out in the strip club for a second. I can see that. Rip your wallet through your testicles. Oh dear. I assume those are supposed to be balloons. The problem I had with Duke is the map isn't that amazing, especially compared to the Doom map. Okay, I'm assuming... I was gonna say, I was gonna assume that Duke got captured by the giant alien cheerleader and, yeah, death by Snoo. Anger management. Which is why he got stabbed far too many times. Yeah, I think I'll get the review done by the end of next week for this particular mod. I'll just power game through it, like, tomorrow. But overall, it's definitely the best Duke Nukem mod I've ever played. There's only one other that comes close, and that's Attrition. But overall, I am extremely impressed. If all it had was Bombshell, it would be amazing. The fact that it has these levels, giant alien cheerleader notwithstanding, it just makes it something else. I also played another Duke Nukem mod fairly recently, where they try to really push the eDuke 32 engine as far as it'll go, and they actually get LGR to voice Duke. And it turns out pretty good, but it's a very short mod, and overall it just leaves me wanting more. And also it doesn't run very good either. But it could just be the fact that the RX 480 really hates OpenGL for some reason. Like, the RX 480 graphics card really hates OpenGL. Like, it barely was able to run Wolfenstein The New Order. Like, it just barely ran it at all. So much lag, I don't even know what's happening. Ah. What just happened? Oh, I think it blew open a door or something? It actually made the... There's actually significant input lag from when I move the mouse and then the... Damn! Assuming that's the boss. Ugh. Okay, Duke, you handle it. I'm actually getting motion sickness from all of that. Nickelodeon Cartoon Network series. Yeah, I never liked Nickelodeon, but I definitely enjoyed those old Cartoon Network shows. Echo the Dolphin. Ugh. I haven't had a chance to play Iron Maiden yet, but it does look pretty good. And I am hoping the RE2 remake is halfway decent. I'm hoping. Yeah, that is definitely the boss. It's a nice looking boss, actually. It's too bad that in that outdoor level, it is completely a slideshow.
Nice. Hail to the queen, baby.
Did I get a new weapon? No, I did not. At least I can't tell if I did or not. Oh, that's just... Duke is down. Duke can't die? Yes, he can. Just let him go. The zombie Duke is not something it's not something anyone wants to see. Come on, Duke, teleport. This is going to be a very tough boss fight when I have to. Doritos? Where did that come from? I think I probably set that guy on fire, but you know what? Oh, you can eat the Doritos, I think. Okay, I like that. That's pretty fucking cool. But you can't drink the soda. You can be really thirsty. And yes, I'm also going to pick up Doom Eternal as well. I thought it was supposed to come out 29 December. But then I checked, it's actually coming out 2019, which really sucks, because I would really like to play the bloody thing.
Welcome to Earth.
Welcome to Earth.
Hail to the queen, baby.
I think those are probably real guns or something. Alex Jones is Doom guy.
Not to die next time.
Oh no, that's why they want to keep. That's why the demons want to keep deplatforming him. Oh, a placeholder date. Okay. Damn. That's one of the. That's like the only modern game I actually am looking forward to. I think the only problem I have with this level is this. Oh god, not that thing again. The only problem I have with this level is it has a little too much lag. I think they should have made it a little smaller. Just a little. Just a little to make the interest of playability. Oh god, not that thing. Please, something, kill it. Not the Force Awakens! I can't destroy it!
Kick ass.
Although I will admit that First Order Stormtrooper redesign looks pretty good. In fact, I even have a cardboard standee of it, but still. That's Force Awakens. Now, I know people love that movie, but I did not like it.
Baby.
Oh, sweet. Holy crap! I keep saying that a lot with this mod. That is fucking... some kind of plasma flamethrower.
Hail to the queen, baby.
And then, of course, it defaults to the laser pistol, which is not quite as awesome as the laser plasma, whatever the hell this thing is. Oh, yeah.
Shake it, baby.
And they just kind of keep doing the same thing they're doing. Oh,
Where is it?
Baba Fire? What the hell's a Baba Fire? I assume it turns...
Shake it, baby.
Yes, always shake it. Do not stop the shaking. Oh, a Baba Fire. I see. I assume that's a reference to something, but I don't know what. Like, where the hell do we go now? I am confused. This level is also a bit like a bit too maze-like. There's a bit too much going on, just a little too much.
Nice.
And sometimes it can be a bit hard to figure out where to bloody well go. That's also a reference to something. Oh, that's Metal Gear Solid 5, I bet. That's the one thing I really... Oh dear, that isn't suggestive at all. Balls of steel. Pinball on steroids. Wait, are the pinballs on steroids, or are you on steroids when you play the pinball? I remember this from the game shop. Oh yes. No one shall remain seated inside the game shop. Blech. Bug Zapper. That, of course, is from The Fly! 1980s. Yeah, Duke Nukem 5 ain't gonna happen. Oh, Quiet for Metal Gear Solid 5. Oh, man, that... There are so many, so much fan art of that one character. And since I've never played the game, I just can't really appreciate it, but it's just quite amusing to me. And I think, like... Isn't it like the... Max Payne! Max Payne. Cortana and Random Woman. But at least Cortana made a cameo before she turned evil. Spoiler alert. Book Club boss. Winnie the Pooh, and then... See, now they're kind of running out of... I think they're running out of references to make. See, I think this level's just a little too big. I think if they cut it up into a couple of chunks, it would run a little better. And it wouldn't feel like it's running on over long. Because I kind of want to just find the next level, unless there isn't any other level, and then, well, yeah, then it's kind of annoying. Because that's a good question. Is one big level good, or is 4 small levels good? It just depends on your overall opinion, I suppose. But for me, I like smaller levels, because at least... Because if there's multiple small levels, it feels like you're making some progress, or if it's just one big level, it feels like you've been playing it over long. I wouldn't say the rest is bad fan fiction. The new Jedi Order series is quite good. Yeah, Star Wars 1313. You know what's funny about that, though? When I saw the trailer for that game, I thought, like, meh. I was kind of meh about it, but compared to what we have now, yeah. Doom! Pre-order today. Already did. Well, not really. Consume. I like that reference there, too. Yeah, it's always coming soon. 50-cent trade... 50... trading games for up to $5 whole. That's a bit on the nose. And since when does this GameStop, I should say, even have a PC section? PS69? Protondo? And finally, Sexbox. I'd like to have a sex box.
Nice.
Pretendo. Oh, okay. Well, I read good. Yeah, I don't know why they thought Cortana going evil was a great idea for a villain. That's not going to piss everybody off.
Don't just stand there. Let's shoot something.
Duke, don't rush me. I have to get some water. And then spill it all over myself like an idiot.
You're just gonna stand there, huh? Not doing anything.
Yes, Bombshell.
Standing there, maybe looking at your guns, going to the bathroom or something. I don't see your dick out, but okay, whatever. I don't know what
Don't
it's
just
like.
stand there. Let's shoot something.
Still standing there, huh? Okay. You know, if you just keep standing there, I think I'm gonna go and do my own thing. Because I'm, like, ready to go. Now. I'm so bored. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. I believe in you. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. I'm bored.
What's
Let's
the
go.
hold up?
Let's go. Let's go. I'm so fucking bored. I wanna go and shoot things, but I can't because you have to come with me. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure I can go kill them myself, but whatever.
Okay, I think that's all the Bombshell lines. I love that. That was awesome. Wait, how did she know I was looking at my guns at the time?
Baby.
Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Got some Mii's going on up there. Not really sure what that is. And Cowboy Duke Nukem kind of thing. I only shoot the Super Mario Brothers Super Show because why not? Smart Link aiming is broken. Because there will never be another good Star Wars game. Battlefront 1 and 2, you know, I actually know some people who do like that game. Well, both games. Honestly, they just don't hold any appeal for me just because I don't particularly... I don't think Battlefront 1 even has a single-player campaign. It's like... I know Battlefront 2 has that, but I heard it wasn't particularly good. But it's like...
Yeah.
So many games that are supposed to be modern
Nice.
are less advanced than the games of the past. Because like you got like Battlefront 2, the real one, and that clone campaign was absolute. Well, it really surprised me because I wasn't even expecting it. You know, it was well acted. You know, the gameplay was quite good, and the fact that it extended on up into the Galactic Civil War era was just absolutely excellent. Although. It is kind of depressing when you think about it, though. Most of those clones are going to be dead. Oh god, not that fucking alien cheerleader again. Why do you want to kill me, alien cheerleader? What did I ever do to you? Well, then again, I am playing as a chick, and, well, as we all know, chicks do not like each other. Although, just don't tell the feminists that. But it's true! Duke, where are you? Did you like just teleport in here somewhere?
Hang in there, buddy.
Okay, there he is.
Bro, I'm a
No
doctor.
pain, no gain.
Now, helmet displays zoom in when they show their weapons. You know, the prequels, I honestly didn't like them that much when they came out. Although, I will say this, though. When I saw Episode 2, I thought that movie was complete crap right up until the Clone Troopers showed up. And then it was like, that was the greatest movie ever. Well, maybe it wasn't that good, but still. When those Clone Troopers showed up, I don't think anybody had too many complaints for a while. Because that was Star Wars. Yep. Non-lightsaber melee combat, really? Well, when it comes to the sequel trilogy, I did try to sit through Rogue One, but I just really couldn't stand it. I felt like the clone troop, not the clone troopers, but the stormtroopers were treated like droids almost. Like they were completely ineffectual, and it's like, come on! Are you fucking kidding me? Like you can just hit one with a stick and it dies? It's like they are wearing armor for a reason. Yeah, but whatever. And then that guy with the space bow shooting down a TIE fighter. It's like, that TIE fighter really should be going far too fast to even see, but you can somehow hit it with a bow and arrow. Yeah, not really enjoying that.
Run for your lives!
I have downloaded that particular mod, Wrecker, but I've not played it yet. Except for Lucas not being told no. Lucas is somebody that definitely needs to be told no all the time. I did read something, and I don't know if I believe it or not, that originally in Return of the Jedi, instead of, you know, the rebellion winning, what was supposed to happen is Luke was going to turn to the dark side for some random reason, and then that's how the original trilogy was going to end. And it's like, why would anyone honestly think that was a good idea? I mean, like, why would you ever even consider doing something so horrible? I mean, come on! Luke turning to the... whatever. But that's Lucas for you. And originally, the Star Wars would have been much worse than what Episode 4 was. I mean, I actually read the comic incarnation of that. It was absolutely horrific. So we kind of dodged a bullet on that one, and I do not know where to go now. Nuke juice him. And in some of the comics, you can see some of the prototype lightsabers.
What are you doing, you moron?
Hey, fuck you! We're killing the fucking zombies, I mean ninjas, or... Wait, what are we fighting, Duke? Oh, aliens, that's right. Duke Nukem stopped the Sharknado. Now I'm lost. I have no clue where to go now. Like, I'm not... I think I'm gonna have to, like, start no-clipping until I figure out, like, where exactly I'm even supposed to be. We got into Game Shop here, and, found nothing of any real import. I opened up something. We opened up the porno shop, but there was nothing in there of really any import either, so I don't know. Rose wasn't that bad. Hand in your goddamn nerd card, sir. I think the worst part about the sequel trilogy is the fact they've killed off Han. I mean, in the most ignominious way as well. It's like, how would you even have... Main characters like that, you should never actually see their deaths, because it's never going to be as good as one can imagine. And it's not like it's the first time something that bad has happened either. Lest we forget what they did to Captain Kirk. Speaking of which, I did read that the Kelvin timeline is pretty much dead, because Chris Pine left, which is actually kind of sad, because I actually enjoyed Into Darkness. I found it to be fairly entertaining, although I will say this, I have not seen it since I saw it in the theater back in 2013, so maybe it's actually worse on repeated viewings. So many oh, it's the Bloody Battle Lord. No, it's the Cycloid Emperor. But he's very short and laggy. Come on, Duke. I missed everything that she said, but I'm assuming it was something cool. Ronto's voice acting is kind of growing on me. I don't think he does that bad. Definitely an amateur voice actor, though. Although, there's still more emotion in that than some bad voice acting. Oh, Empire Strikes Back. When I was a kid, I used to watch that movie almost every day. Every day I was that big a fan of it. And to this day, well, I can't watch it every day, but I certainly can watch it multiple times, that's for sure. Prequels, the new movies just lack anything even approaching a personality, whereas the prequels are actually kind of interesting. Many years ago, somebody explained to me that, like, while on the whole they're bad, they have a lot of good moments. Even Episode 1 has a lot of good moments. That final battle against the Trade Federation battleship, it actually is a legitimately good battle, if you ignore Little Orphan Annie. And you know what? I can agree with that. I can see that. How do I get over there? And like Episode 2 has the Clone Troopers, and Episode 3 is a much stronger movie than the first two. Well, I definitely am going to keep up these live streams. I'm actually going to end the live stream in a few... Well, I'm not going to end the live stream in a few minutes, but unless I can find where to go, I'm definitely going to have to just no-clip my way across here. Come on, no! You know what? Do I have a jetpack? Yes, thank you. We finally got to the end of the level. I really do want to know if there's actually multiple levels in this. 38 minutes? Somebody's an overachiever. Okay, good, there are multiple levels. And it's not lagging. Speaking of prequels, I can actually just reach over here. Oh, dug out this old poster of mine. And this is by far my favorite non-capital ship Star Wars vehicle. Actually came with a giant Lego model of the Lardy. And I'll tell you this, the Clone Trooper novels were some of the best. Your priority is to find and destroy the source of the signal which crashed the EDF main grid. We have narrowed the location to within one click at 11SKU5180. Hostiles have flooded the area to slow you down. All large combat units are deployed and other flashpoints. Do not expect reinforcements. Good, that means I'll have to keep them alive. And Duke is not available. I have to shoot the fucking door open. Blue balls. I know that feeling. She won't shake it, baby. Oh well. Call of Duty, Brown Ops. Yep. And of course, we got some Lego heads. What the hell? I'll have to call them back after the stream. And yes, that ringtone was indeed that song from Maximum Carnage. That is basically just a rip-off of Mob Rules. In fact, it's a special remix of that song. It's got that song as the music with the lyrics from Mob Rules.
Nice.
Because yes, I'm a fucking nerd. I get that reference. Got a lot of dead bodies. Very depressing. Oh, we got a lot of... Oh, God, no. Really? Really? They made that giant city? That just wants me to throw up. Star Wars discussion. Porky and the... Oh, God, that's horrible. You know, I was a big Star Wars fan at one time. I still am a fan of Star Wars. Just not as much because there's not really anything new Star Wars related. But man, back in the heyday, I pre-ordered most of the Star Wars games. Like Battlefront 2, played it opening day, or release day, I should say opening day, yeah. Episode 3, saw it opening day, hoping, praying it might be good, and meh. And all the Star Wars books, you know, I used to pre-order those too, fucking hardback. And then they killed Mara, and then I never read another A New Hope book again. Well, that's not really true. I went back to the Legacy of the Force series, and it actually ended fairly well, but Legacy of the Force, though. I'm telling you, Legacy of the Force really was not very good to begin with. Just because, let's be reasonable here, it was nothing more than a rip-off of the original trilogy. That's all it was. It's like, oh, one of the Solo kids goes to the dark side. What's gonna happen now? What do you think's gonna happen? You know, was that really necessary to do the same thing over again? It's like, and then,
Kick ass.
I stuck with it. I stuck with it until they killed Mara, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back. Thankfully, at the time that came out, the Republic Commando novels were still going strong, and so I could read those. And, you know, I think that was probably Karen Travis's best work. Because Karen Travis would then go on to completely destroy the Halo series, and yeah, thanks for that, Karen. Thanks for that. Death Rally, you know, I never played that game, but I always wanted to. I still need to play it, but I have not. I don't actually have that many lightsabers, believe it or not. I just have two from back in the 90s. A green Luke saber and a red Vader saber. I never got any of the Power of the Force sabers, Force effect sabers, I should say. Never got any of those for whatever reason. Not really sure why. You'd think I would have, but I just never did. I mean, I think they're cool, but I guess the thing is, for me, I just never was that big a fan of the lightsaber itself. Because it's like, lightsabers look cool, and if you don't think about them too hard, then they're great weapons, but, you know, even in the KOTOR games, I just like to use blasters, you know? I mean, swords just don't work in real life. Once you have projectile weapons, yeah, you get screwed. And I think in the West End games, you could actually create the Jedi Hunter style of character that Spoonie created, where you can just fry the Jedi with like flamethrowers and stuff like that. So yeah, I wouldn't mind having a Force Effects saber. I just never dropped the $100 or so to get one. And yes, they are, unfortunately, because well, that's just the way it goes. It's not a conspiracy theory if it's actually true. Then it's more of just a regular Deadpool. Then it's just a regular conspiracy, a regular theory versus a conspiracy theory. But whatever. Damn straight. If those blasters were like guns and shot solid shot, yeah, those Jedi would be screwed. And honestly, I would think that you could jackhammer a Jedi with a fast enough firing blaster. It's just Jedi have to have plot armor because they have to, be dancing around with their lightsabers because it looks cool. But even in universe, they came out with so many ways to kill Jedi. Like one of the last original EU books was literally somebody inducing a drug overdose into a Jedi and killing them that way. Get them high on meth. Slug throwers, guns, whatever. It all works. This level actually is a bit better. He'll be looking at his phone for all eternity. Let's see, I will play this more seriously for the review. I really don't want to have to try to find that goddamn key right now. Let's just cheat a little bit for now. Show off as much cool stuff that this thing has. Oh, you can pick up oxygen bubbles like in. Okay, that's using Sonic logic. You can pick up oxygen bubbles like in fucking Sonic. Now that is an awesome design. This mod just keeps impressing me further and further. Fucking love it. Yeah, I saw that. I really enjoyed that quite a bit. The Jedi Hunter. And then basically that's exactly what HK-47 would be. He has flamethrowers and carbonite launchers and things of that nature. Just imagine a Jedi gets hit with carbonite and fucking is frozen. That would not be a good way to go. I'm completely out of AR-15. And thankfully we're not lagging all over the place anymore either. Yeah, it's really sad that Spoonie went mad, simply because I was rewatching some of his older stuff just last week when I was working on the outdoor excursion, and that, what the hell is that? Oh, they actually have. Where did this become Terminator? Actually, I thought those were warthogs for a second. That's some lag. Now remember, this is a fan-made thing that is way better than anything Gearbox was able to come up with. I mean, look at this. Look at the sheer complexity we have here. The sheer love for Duke Nukem. I mean, just ridiculous. You know? At least they didn't put a C&D on this, like they did with Duke Nukem Reloaded. I would highly recommend it, because it is good. I mean, this is better than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I thought it was going to be good. That really does look like a Super Mutant. Well, I guess that's what it is with Super Mutant. It's a fucking mutated LAPD cop. How many rockets is this guy going to take? He's still alive! Chief. I stopped watching that a long time ago, but I do remember it. I don't find it too hard to find time for video games, but then again, there's just not as... I don't play it... It's actually kind of funny. It's almost like I planned it that way. I may not have a lot of time to play games anymore, but there's just not that many games for me to play, so it doesn't... So it kind of averages out. So it's like not that big of a deal. It's not like back in the day where you had games like Mass Effect, KOTOR, and all the rest, where you'd have to spend countless hours playing games. So it's not too bad. Although I will say this though, Prey 2017. Oh, that was cool. That's something like straight out of Doom 3. Back to the old salt mines. That was fucking cool right there. I mean, why can't we get more games like this? Oh. And I don't like giving my I don't like giving my position away. I don't like giving my job away simply because there have been all it takes is one SJW to get mad, and they can get you fired. So I don't like to give that out like in a live stream or anything like that. Because SJWs are really fond of getting people fired, and I do not need to have that happen at all. So all it takes is just one. And seeing as how my channel has, you know, like guns and I don't toe the party line, they can say anything they want about me, and yeah. Holy crap, that's a lot of goddamn scuba troops.
Rest in pieces.
Rocket.
Okay, Duke's back.
Ready.
Rocket.
I'm ready.
I don't know why Bombshell sounded like a dude just now, but whatever. It's a little glitchy, but not too bad. It's definitely not as bad as some others that I've played. Just the sheer level of complexity that this game has. I'm very impressed that it hasn't crashed yet. Knock on wood. It's a great machine gun wielding. It won't crash at all. Come on. There's a few minor graphical glitches, but it's not really a big deal. It doesn't really distract from the immersion. That's the closest approximation I can make to that Sonic sound. This is just amazing. I mean, look at this. It doesn't even matter that this uses the build engine. This is impressive no matter what. Of course, back in the day, you know, like, why? I ask you, why could not Duke Nukem Forever? Why couldn't this be Duke Nukem Forever? I mean, you can tell, you compare this to Duke Nukem Forever. Duke Nukem Forever is very simple compared to this. Very humdrum, very, you know, plays it very safe. Whereas this, it feels epic in scope. Let's see here. That's just that. Is that a door? No. I am not seeing where I need to go. Maybe that's... Okay, all that's gonna do is put out Sonic-style oxygen bubbles. Badav. Music for this is really good. The music for this for all the mod levels is actually a bit superior to the original Duke Nukem 3D soundtrack. The original Duke Nukem 3D soundtrack just was kind of dull, in my opinion. Doing this without God mode is not going to be easy. Okay, that will not blow up. I'm confused as to where to go now.
Fuck yeah!
You know, Bombshell, just picking up a shotgun. I don't know if that's really worth a fuck yeah, but whatever. She's easily amused, it would seem. Let's see, there's another Duke coin. Not that I'm really sure what those are good for yet. Ah, there it is. I see it. Just can't believe it. So somebody who worked on this must have been a Sonic fan, because that is exactly what you see in Sonic 2. Goddamn those water levels in Sonic 2, though. It's not even a level. It's like that chemical hill zone. You always fall in that goddamn water, and I always drowned like all the goddamn time. But whatever. I don't know which Sonic game is actually my favorite. I didn't like Sonic 3 that much, and I really liked Sonic 1. I think that was actually... I'm not sure if that's my favorite or Sonic 2. I know Sonic 2 is the one everyone always likes to say they like, but I thought Sonic 1 was really quite strong. And I've not played Sonic CD nearly as much as I would like to have. Oh, Land of the Babe song. And you are correct, it was in Criminal Justice. Hand in your nerd card, please, Mr. Izon. How could you hate Sonic? At least, you know, to me they were an interesting development on the... my brain is not working because I'm tired, it seems. It was an interesting development of the platformer genre. Now, many of the latter-day Sonics were particularly bad, but Sonic 1 and 2 were very solid for both their time and now. With Sonic CD, from what little I've played, being fairly good as well. And I actually liked Sonic Adventure. I can see why people hated Sonic Adventure, but I actually enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it when it came out as well. Yeah, it's a little dark in this area. It's still way too big. The only problem with large areas is just the fact that it does make it seem like the levels take longer than they probably really do. Did I just come from here? 417. I'll go until I find the exit here. And then I will call it a stream. Rocket Knight Adventures. I've not played that game much, but I definitely am aware of it. Ah, there it is. It's a really good song. What? I have to download that. Uncle Moore's Family Feedback. I wonder how many people are actually going to get that, though. Oh crap, no, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Because, you know, when you got... Because that is a old Simpsons reference. Positively ancient Simpsons reference now. Because that was a that was a pre-Season 7 episode, if I'm not mistaken. And Season 7 came out in 1996. So Uncle Moe's Family Feedback, that episode has to have been at least from 1995 or earlier. Some of you weren't even born yet when that episode came out. Duke Nukem was just straight up lost. I got the hair moving. Still would like to be... Look at the size of this room, it's so awesome. Oh, that's the boss. Holy shit, that's actually pretty fucking creepy. I mean, that honestly looks like something from, like Super Metroid almost. I was going after Duke. Oh, you don't think I'm good enough, do you? I totally did not mean to hit the, Gen Babe there, but whatever. Sonic Mania. Oh, he's still alive. Come on, you bastard! Looks like something straight out of Super Metroid, though. Straight out of Metroid. This is really, 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 I don't know, really impressive. I mean, this is really good. I cannot stress enough just how amazing this mod is. I mean, that was an... He gets the General Lotz seal of approval. Let me find the exit here, which I imagine is somewhere over here. Yeah, it's probably up here. I'd be very surprised if this wasn't it. Now the sad part is I gotta play this entire level again because I have to play it legit until I have his God mode on. Big fucking grenades.
Nice.
Episode 7 just is not something... The thing is, they killed off Han. You know, they changed so much. And it was something that aggravated me to no end. Alright, so... This, of course, is an absolutely epic mod that I cannot wait to review. The review is probably going to come out next week. They did, without a doubt, amazing job all around. I'm glad everyone could show up. And so, I am General Lotz, and I'm going to wish you good Duke Nukem, Alien, Armageddon.